If online income feels overwhelming, you're probably not doing it wrong. One of the biggest myths about making online income is that it's difficult. In reality, a lot of people are doing things that aren't really that complex. What is difficult is trying to do it in an unstructured environment. Hi, my name is Rentia. I'm a mom of 3 and my background is in physiotherapy. This channel is dedicated to the moms who are skeptical, who are smart, and who want to understand online income before they jump in. So on this channel, I don't teach hustle or hype, but I do talk about structure. I talk about systems, and I would like to highlight why most people fail. And this is so that you can choose different. So what I've noticed is that most online income advice throws you into 10 decisions on day one. There's so many things to think about, so many things to consider. There isn't a lot of structure. So you need to think about what platform to use, what to sell, how to sell, where to post, when to post, how many times to post, who to speak to, what to say, and constantly wondering, will anybody actually even believe me or buy my product? So truthfully, all of these decisions are not impossible on your own. You can absolutely decide for yourself, but making all of them at once while you're managing work, kids, and real life is exhausting, to say the least. And I guess many people don't understand this, but when there's no structure, your brain stays in problem-solving mode. And problem-solving mode is not where consistency lives. In fact, it's just the opposite. That's where overthinking lives. And when you are a millennial mom, or just a mom, and you are career driven and you've got so many other things to think about, overthinking doesn't have a space. Because with overthinking comes stopping and starting. Because you think you got something going, but then you stop again. And then you think you got something going, and then you stop again. And unfortunately, this is where people start to think that they lack discipline, when what they're actually lacking is containment. And one of the most important things here is structure does not mean rigidity. It just means fewer decisions. It takes the thinking work out of it. It means knowing what matters today and what doesn't. And it also means that you're not constantly asking yourself whether you're doing the right thing. So I suppose you could also say in a structured system, everything seems a bit boring. You do the same few things, you repeat, you refine. But boring is actually a good sign in this space, because boring could be sustainable. If you've ever felt like online income takes more mental energy than it should, it's really not because you are incapable, but it is because you've been trying to operate in chaos. And as a mom, you really don't need any additional chaos on your plate. The woman I see making money online and making a successful online business work is not, they didn't magically become confident. They stopped trying to invent everything from scratch, and they stepped into structure first. Confidence comes later. Confidence comes from taking action, but taking action in a structured way. So, like I said earlier on, this channel is about understanding why most online income attempts fail before they even have a chance. This is not to discourage you at all, but it is to help you choose differently. So if you want to see how I personally started this, and how I approach this with structure instead of chaos, there is a link below where you can review the system that I choose, that I use. And there really is no rush. There is no pressure. I'm just sharing information.